Hello and welcome back to Zeilonka Farming Simulator 22. It's harvest season. There's no time for a regular introduction here. We're hard at work on contracts. Check out this list of contracts from beginning of the day today. Maybe it was even July 2nd. We're at August 1st now. Yeah, lots and lots of contract stuff going on. I've done a big parsnip contract. $9,900 contract there. So here's some video of that. And I've done some canola seeding. No video of that, but it's just canola seeding. It was like $4,500, so that was pretty good. And now I'm finishing up a canola harvesting contract. It's kind of 3 in 1. I've already finished one of them, but I've got a load of canola here to finish this one and the other one. And when we get back to our tractor, I have something special. Special little story. All right, if you look, we've got 2 trailers now. I was wondering what I was going to do because our sorghum right there is ready to harvest. I haven't obviously done it yet. And I was wondering how I was going to manage the sorghum once we harvested it. And the silos are too expensive. It's like, well, maybe I should just get a bigger trailer. And then I looked in the used gear, and here's some video of me buying it, but I looked in the used gear, and here was the big Rudolph trailer. So I just snagged that up, and now we're doing a double train thing. We got a double trailer train for this contract, so it's going a little bit quicker. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at in between episodes. Not too bad, but lots and lots of stuff to do today by finishing up this contract. And then I've got a big potato contract I want to do with you. I don't think we've done potatoes together, so I got a big potato contract to do with you. And then we need to harvest our field. Now, we can go into August 2nd, and everything will be just fine. It is 3:46 right now. Let's pull up our header here. 3:46. There is some rain scheduled at 8 o'clock. Let's look together. The weather, burp, right here. And it's going to be 7 o'clock now. The forecast has changed. 7 o'clock, it's going to be raining, so we don't want to be harvesting during that. But yeah, so we'll probably get to our field on August 2nd, but this episode, and go from there. So let's load up our trailer here. And I am a little concerned that our tractor is going to struggle with both these trailers as full as they are. We'll see. Let's turn this off. Hello. The back trailer's full, and it was already going up hills was rough. So let's see how this works. Here we go, off to the farmer's market. There you go, the front trailer is selected, and we'll put the lid on it. And we're doing all right, as long as we don't have to go up any hills, and we don't. We're on the way to the farmer's market. Let's get our beacon on, though, for driving on the road. Real quick while we're right here, we're not going to do anything with this today. Oilseed radish is looking good, though. There, it's in. Needs rolling, but we don't care about that with the oilseed radish. So this, yeah, as you probably saw, this trailer was $10,000, which is really good. I can sell this for $7,000. So I'm going to keep it, but I could have sold this and bought that, and that would have been a pretty good deal, too. So I'm glad I got this trailer. We're going to, once we get the sorghum up out of the ground, then I guess it's not up out of the ground, but you know what I mean, harvested, then we will store it. I'm hoping in the small trailer to feed Thelonious and Cachette and the chickens, and that's kind of where we're going to store it. And then I still have this big trailer available for contracts. More of those big trailers over there. We're getting ready for a potato contract over there. That's what's going on. Let's make the turn here. Farmer's market. There we go. This tractor's doing all right. That's why I got the medium tractor, because, you know, it's just a little bit more power. We can do some stuff like this, which is good. Where was I going? Oh, yes. So the sorghum will hopefully all fit in the small trailer once we fill up the horses and the chickens and all that. And then the big trailer we use for contracts and things like that. I'm not going to do it quite yet, but at some point, I think maybe in the quasi-near future, we might start just limiting ourselves to contracts that can be done with the equipment that we own. I did that on my previous playthrough when I was just playing on my own. Let's get these covers off. And I liked it because it forces you to get more equipment that you maybe wouldn't normally get. So it's kind of a neat way, and it limits contracts a little bit. So we're not there yet, but at some point we're probably going to do that. So let's get rid of this back trailer, and we will tip this one. And we'll back this back up like this, bring it forward, and tip this one, and we should have both of those contracts done. Perfect, with $1,400 extra. Love it, love it. Let's do this and complete. I'm gonna grab this. I like those plowing ones just to do between episodes, so I'll accept that one. We don't need the gear for that. These I'm not sure if we're gonna do. I'm gonna wait till the next day because, well, sorghum, that's only 622, and then these two are parsnips. The other parsnip was a little bit easier because it was the big machine. This is the small one. And then red beets. Is this? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I want to get through this episode. We got what stuff we need to do today, so we'll look at contracts again in the next morning. But let's head back to the farm and start looking at doing that potato contract. Here's the gear they gave us. I'm not sure if that has a hopper on it. It looks like maybe it doesn't. We might have to do one of those, drive the tractor next to this one. It's probably what the deal is with that. Pretty nice tractor for pulling that one, a Massey Ferguson. Here's an old Volvo. I don't know. I think it's old. It looks old. I love this thing with the pipe sticking out the middle. It's beautiful. Couple trailers. One thing that I was upset about is I thought when I bought the trailer it was going to be one of these with the two axles in the back, and it's just easier to back up. But instead we got one of these, which is, I don't know if it's a dolly or whatever. So the one we own is more like this, unfortunately, but that's the way it goes. We got a good price on it. So yeah, let's hop into the tractor and start loading stuff up and start heading out to the field. So we'll go and put this on the front, cuts the tops off the potatoes. As far as I know, I've never done potatoes before, I don't think. There we go. Put that on. And we'll start pulling this. That is a hopper in the front, isn't it? Let's see. Good, there is a hopper. Oh, so we can do it all. Perfect. Which field are we going to? Contracts. Harvesting field 71 is up here. Okay, not too bad. So we'll head out kind of the normal way. This is the field we usually mow in. Oh, okay. It's a little further up than I thought, but yeah. So we'll head up to field 71. Here we are. Let's start the front part first. So we'll select that, hit B to turn it on, V to lower it, and then we probably have to unfold this, I would imagine. Oh, this is well, this is all right. This is silly. So the pickups are to the left there, screen left there, and I'm going to top the stuff with the front. So I've got I can't do it all at once. Oh, that's kind of annoying. All right, so let's top it first, I guess. Am I right? I don't know. Throw it in the comments, but like, maybe I can. Let's try it. Let's try it. Maybe the width is good enough to. I don't think this is gonna work. Let's start it at least. And we gotta turn the back on and lower it. There's just no way this is gonna work. No, it's not gonna work. All right, let's turn the back off. Bring it up. Back it up. Come on. Well, I guess that's the problem with contracts, right? You got to sometimes put in some extra work, I guess. So we're going to First thing we need to do is I'm just going to run this tractor and top the whole thing, I guess, and then we'll come back with the big trailer, and then we'll harvest it all up, I guess. How much is this contract worth? Let's see. We've got 6,000. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what we have to do. While we're topping things, let's do this real quick. Look at our used gear. I've looked at it. There's nothing really there. Beet cart. This is nice. Oh man, wouldn't that be nice to have? This is good for medium. Like, this is a tractor we would get somewhat soon, I think. But yeah, that Volvo, that thing looks like a beast. I can't wait to get something like that. What am I going to use it for? I don't know. Let's select the front. There we go. All right, so let's get the topping done, and then we'll start pulling that beet cart, I guess. Pretty much done topping, and this is going to be interesting. A couple things will be interesting. First of all, this hill, you kind of have to go sideways, because what happens is when you go up the hill, the topper lifts and doesn't cut the tops off. So you have to go sideways, and I'm curious how that's going to work with that big hunk of machinery down there. So that's one thing. And the second is, this is kind of a case in point of why I don't like to play with the time deal, where I just kind of keep it on 2, kind of double time, is because it's 5 o'clock now. It's supposed to rain at 7 o'clock. And if I were playing with the time, I could just go down to like halftime or whatever, right? And I could just get it done. But by leaving the time at 2 and leaving that as a constant, I have to plan around when I'm harvesting. So, like, I can't be harvesting I think it probably, like, I think it halves your output from harvesting when it's raining. And I think it does it with contracts as well. Let's see, turn that off, raise it up. Let's just put it over here. We're done with it. So we'll put that right here, put it back down, boom. So that's one reason I was thinking about, like, I don't want to really change that, because now I have to strategize around weather and how much I can get done in a day. And like, so it's 5 o'clock now. I've got all those contracts. I could just do like halftime and bust through all the contracts. That's just one element of the game that I don't want to lose. Like, I'm trying to keep it as real as possible. I keep stones on and lime on and all that stuff. I enjoy that. So let's go right here. Let's turn this on and get moving on to this piece here. Let's see, where are the pickups? So I think I want to start it 2 rows over. Let's see, right like that. I'm starting to get used to more of this equipment. Is it working? No, I didn't put it down. Got to hit V here. I think once you get the first row down, it's a little easier to do the next row. You can kind of line it up a little bit easier. Is that getting all of it? Let's check behind. It looks like it. It's definitely getting the potatoes. Let's make sure we keep it off to the right a little bit. I think we got it going well here. Might be off to the right just a little bit too much. I could probably bring it over a little bit. But I just want to make sure we get some. Like the grass might be covering some. I remember one of our parsnips fields. Like there was some that was off to the right even though I thought I got it all. All right. Or I was off to the left when we were doing the parsnips. But anyways, let's get to the top of the hill. And I think what I want to do is do the outside a few times. I don't know. It doesn't really seem real with potatoes. It seems like you have to go like within the rows. Let's see. Let's try doing it without going around the outside. Because really we'd have to do it a few times in order for it to make any kind of difference whatsoever. There's just no room to turn around up here. So let's see how this goes. This is a really awkward field. Okay. Good, good. I hope this is a good angle for you guys to see this. And I think what I want to do is, first of all, let's bring that up. There we go. So we can move a little quicker. Let's go to the middle of the field again. I like doing that. Is that about the middle? And then I feel like we're going to have better luck going down the steepest part of the hill. Going downhill as opposed to trying to drag it up. So I'm going to follow this roll line right here and kind of see what happens. Let's get to the bottom of the hill and check it out. And then we'll do more beauty shots and things like that. And I'm going to finish up this field with the potatoes. We got 27% full. Okay, so we're mostly down the hill. Let's take a look and see if it got all of them. That's rocks. It looks like it got all of them going downhill. That's good. Good, good, good. All right, so let's keep moving on this. I think that's the plan. Is it down? Yeah. I think we're good. Follow this line here. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. All right. So I'm going to keep moving along on this. Put some music. Oh, one thing I did want to talk about quick. It'll be like a 2-second thing. I think I'm going to try to put in some of my own music that my buddy and I made. My brother-in-law might be in the song as well. It's just stuff that we made. I like to go over to my buddy's house and make some music. This is a while back. I made this stuff a while back, but yeah. So if it's not quite as professional as the music that you're used to hearing on these videos, that's why. Because this is me and my buddy making it. So it's just fun to throw that in every once in a while. But there you go. Well, I've been working in this field for a long time. You can see how much I have left. We've got these 3 rows on this side and these rows on this side to harvest up, and now the skies have opened up. It started raining. And I don't know if it affects harvesting crops for contracts, so I'll say I'm gonna role play it And we got to stop harvesting this until it stops raining. It's supposed to rain for an hour here. Let's take a look. 7, 8 o'clock. It's going to be clear out again. Starting to get dark. 7:30 p.m. So let's do this. Our harvester is still in this field over here. Let's get some lights going. And probably don't need the beacon. Let's get this situated over here. This is pretty much where we want it. We'll turn it off. But I'm just kind of staging everything so that when it stops raining, we're ready to go. There you go. Just run around in the rain there, Fantasia. Awesome. Awesome. All right. This. I did want to go through everything else anyways real quick. Everything else kind of around here. Let's reevaluate where we're at with water and things like that. So here we go. Make sure Fantasia's fed again. I moved this honey pallet off of here so another one can spawn. So we're ready to sell a full pallet, which is nice. The horses are ran for today. They're good. They've got water. Let's look through here. The chickens have plenty of food. Yep, they got lots of food. And the horses have plenty of water. And, you know, the base food is down a little bit lower, but that's okay because when we harvest up the sorghum, I'm going to fill up that first. This one isn't too bad. Carrots. Oh, this is a new one. Okay, let's do that. Oh, it's Maria. Oh, Maria. I am going to Maria. Is it time to unleash our plan? I'm going to do it. Maria. I've got a plan for Maria. That contract may or may not be getting done. I've got a plan. That's going to be next episode. Let's see, like this, and then how much water we got. Plenty of water. I think there's plenty of space in here for our strawberries and our lettuce. Strawberry and lettuce, plenty of room to store. Perfect. And I think our eggs are still good. Let's go take a look. Food, I'm not too concerned about. Again, we're going to fill it with the sorghum if we can. And the egg pallets, still plenty of room for pallets. How are we doing on space for chickens? 19 out of 30, so plenty of space for more chickens. I'm probably going to start selling 5 at a time type of thing once it fills up, just for a little extra income. Yeah, what do you think? I think we should I'm just going to sleep. It's 7:30. It's going to be 8 o'clock by the time the rain's done. I'm just going to sleep, and then we're going to go with what we got tomorrow. Okay, nice, bright, sunny day. These two need to be ridden again. I'm not worried about that. Our field is going to be coming up real soon. I want to finish. Yes, I know. You're rearing to go already today, aren't you, Thelonious? All right, cool. Let's get back to the potatoes. All right, so you can see where I'm at here. I'm just going to finish this up. This gear is woefully inadequate for this field. Let's get going. Start that up. And start that up. I think we're already lowered good. Is this pulling them up? I think it is. I see the dust. Yep, there we go. That Volvo tractor, while it's neat, is not adequate. It can't go up the hill with 2 full trailers, and one of the hills on the way to the potato processing factory is a little tough for it. But anyways, I'm gonna finish up the contract here, and then we will, then we'll start on our own field. Actually, before we do that, let me get turned around here on this field. Oh, here you can see this thing struggles on this hill. Oh, come on. Oh, it struggles. There we go. We got to the top again. Whew. All right, lining up on the downhill. This is the easy part. Got gravity working with us. Perfect. Good. Once I get lined up on this next row, I'm going to show you something quick. All right, right here, boink. I wanted to show you this. Half the loan is paid off. I found collectibles enough to pay off half the loan, so that's good. I want that thing paid off. I just kind of, like I said, when I need to exercise Thelonious and Cachette, I run over to an area I haven't explored yet, just kind of run around there a little bit. Searching for those golden apples, and once that loan's paid off, that's it. I'm not taking any more of those golden apples. I don't know. I just kind of want to make money off of fields and stuff. Yeah, anyways. All right, I'm going to finish up the potatoes. What we can do with the extra, instead of selling it, and I'll probably stop tipping right when it says completed, we can put the rest of these in with Thelonious and Cachette, because they have a little area for root crops, and this is a root crop, right? I haven't looked it up. I don't know if it's going to work, but I want to try it. Will that increase their health if they have more variety in food? I don't know. I want to try it though. So instead of selling the extras here, we're going to feed it to... So they're going to be full. They're going to have food for a very, very, very long time. They're going to have some potatoes. The sorghum is going to be full up, and we got so much hay. I have no idea how long it's going to take for them to get through all that hay. So they're going to be all set. I just want to go down to the end here, make sure we got it all. I think we did. I think we're done. I think that's it. Let's go get the Volvo and here, put that out. Perfect. There's the Volvo, and hopefully it all, like I said, hopefully it fits in here, but hopefully kind of not. I don't think it will. I don't think it's all going to fit, but we'll find out. All right, the front trailer's full. Oh my gosh, this thing struggles so much when this thing is full. This Volvo is, oh, no, don't, I can't hardly back up. There we go. Oh, is that it? We got it all? All right. I mean, that's one less trip. Yeah, it's empty. All right, let's turn that off. That's going to stay here because it just goes back with the contract. Hello, get me through. Oh, thank you. And off to the potato processing facility. We'll see you there in about half an hour. It does pick up speed on some of the roads. Like it'll start picking up speed here, but then there's some hills like that one where speed comes down a little bit. That's all right. We'll see you at the potato processing plant. I know, I just thought of it. I could have unhooked this tractor and put the Massey Ferguson that we were using to pull that thing onto this, and it would have been just fine. It's fine. See, we're already starting to pick up steam. Once we get past this part, this hill here, it goes. I think it's still going to be quicker just to live with this. Like, it's going to start picking up speed here. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Yep. Now it's starting to pick up speed. We're good from here. It's pretty much downhill. That's the grain mill. The processing plant's over there, but it's all pretty much downhill from here. All right, we're entering the potato processing plant. I had to stop so I could hit record. Okay. Oh, we're picking up speed now. There we go. Like I said, this is a cool looking tractor. I love the retro stuff. Like, this is cool looking. I like the blue engine, but yeah, she's a little underpowered. Just a little. All right. Potato processing. Here we go. We're going to disconnect. In fact, we can do it anywhere. Let's do this. Disconnect it. Perfect. And we can tip all of this one. See what we come up with. If we're lucky, it just finishes the contract with just this tip. Let's see. Come on, big money. Come on, big money. No. Really? Oh boy. We might not have any left. All right, I'm going to put this trailer over here. All right, I think it's a grain door. Is this going to work? Let's see. I was going to do like the tip side, the grain door. Let's see if it goes out the grain door, because then it'll be slower. It does. Okay. So then I can... It's quicker for me to hit the button to stop it tipping. Let's get down to There we go. Okay, it's finished. So let's go over to Let's bring this over and tip it into the horses area and see what happens. See how much is left in there, if it even tips in there. And then we'll come back and sell the rest. Here we go. Look at it. I can just go straight through and I can right through that little area right there. I didn't even realize that. Okay, so let's do this. Is this going to work? Potatoes not accepted here. Okay, this whole scheme was for nothing. It was for nothing. Shoot, I was hoping I was so excited. I'm like, ooh, root crops. All right, maybe we'll have to do that with like a parsnip or something like that. Maybe we'll try it another time with a different root crop. I'm not too worried about it. I think their health is 100% anyways. So I'm not really too worried about it. I just thought it'd be a neat way of getting some root crops. But all right, I'm going to go sell this off. And then it's time to work on our field. Let's get to our field. We need to do that. All right, a full tip back to the tip side. And boink. Tip side lift. Oh, no. Oh, oh, what is that a thing? I didn't even know you could do that. Oh, man, that's amazing. Okay, $1,100 in income. All right, perfect. Let's do this. And I'm done. Potatoes, done. Let's see. Harvesting. No, that's Maria. Down here, 6,000. Collect. Beautiful fields of sorghum. Oh, it's so nice to get harvesting on our own field. This is all our crop. It's all cash money. I just love it. I'm going to do the outside ends, and then actually, you know what? I think the other end has a lot of room on it, so I'll probably just do a little header area here. I don't want to get into our oilseed radish. I don't think anything would happen, but you never know. You never know. Yeah, we got our own equipment, our own harvester, harvesting our own field. This is what the game is about, right? Right here, harvesting up our own deal. Right next to Thelonious and Cachette. I know they'll be pleased to reap the rewards from the profit. I'm so excited. I don't know. It's not going to be a whole ton of cash, I know, but they're excited. They're going to be excited to get some well-fertilized sorghum in their feed anyways, right? One thing we don't have yet, so there's two things we need to get still, is the stone picker, which we have enough money for now, which is good. And, watch where you're going. There we go. The stone picker and the mulcher. It'd be nice to be able to mulch this down. We'll see where we're at next episode. I think the mulcher that we want is going to be $20,000 again. So I don't think we're going to have the money for that this year, which is fine. It's not a huge bonus to the crop, but to the yield. But at some point we need to get one. The other thing I guess we have to decide too is we need to figure out what we want to plant in this field. We've got a winter crop in the other one, so maybe it would be nice to just do. Oh, we were going to do. Let's do this. We need baling equipment too, because we're not set up to do like a full-on field bale. We've got our little Massey Ferguson baler, so we do need a baler as well. So maybe we will do oilseed radish one last time in here. I hate to say it. Is that what makes sense? It might be. Let's see, next month. Let's just leave this field we're not going to do anything with it in August. Probably not going to put a winter crop in it. So we can leave the field for a little bit and see if we can't come up with enough money to buy baling equipment. We got the windrower, I know that. But yeah, maybe that's the plan. Just kind of let it sit for a month or two while we figure out how much money we're going to have for different equipment. So I am interested to see. I suppose I could have just drove the harvester over to the truck, to the tractor. I am interested to see. Well, this isn't going to work. We'll have to go around. How much of this the horses take, like liter wise? I know it probably said how many liters it could take, and how much I can fill into the chickens, and then how much we're gonna have left. Let's put this one load in here. I think we're going to want to keep it in the smaller trailer, though, kind of for safekeeping. So, like, for feed for later in the year, I think is what we're going to do. So that's going to be our silo, is that little one. So maybe after this load, in fact, let's just disconnect little guy right now. And we'll just take this big one over and tip it into the horses and the chickens and see how much is left. And then we'll probably end up selling whatever's left in here. And then the next, this is a lot. Wow. And then the next, we'll start filling up that small trailer, make sure it's full. And then the rest of it we'll just sell. I know it hurts me that we can't just store it for a while and wait for the highest price, but we just don't have the storage facilities for that. All right, so this should work, right? Okay. I feel like it should take it. Control I. This isn't going to just put it on the ground, is it? It is. Oh. Bummer. I just wasn't close enough. Oh, now we're going to have that mess of sorghum right there. I don't have any way to clean that. Oh, wow. That does not take much. That does not take much. Okay, let's go get the chickens. They're going to be even less. They're almost full of food anyways because of that chicken feed. Okay, I don't know what's going on with the chickens, but I can't get it to tip right here. Let's try going around one more time and see if we can't get it to tip, but maybe it just wasn't close enough again. And this trailer is not the best for backing up. It's one of those dolly trailers. Let's go. And then with this terrain, okay, let's sneak right in here, right next to the fence. Okay. I just got that big bag in there. Okay, there it goes. Okay. All right. So everybody's fed with max. I gotta get a bucket just to clean that up off the ground. I gotta sit there and look at that. That's too bad. All right. Cool. Let's keep harvesting. Finishing up the final row in our first harvest of our new field, other than the one that was already planted. This is the first one we completely own. It's all us. The yield is all on us. I'm so excited. I love this. This is what the game's all about right here. Finishing up our first harvest. So let's talk. I'm going to put this in the big trailer there. And I am going to sell whatever's in that big trailer. You probably saw in the footage. Okay, we gotta get this little spot right here. We can't just leave this. The smaller trailer is 100% full, and we're gonna leave that covered in the farming area for feed for our chickens and horses. I think that's gonna be more than enough. We'll see how things are going when the prices are really high. Really high. Oh, super high on sorghum. Maybe we'll sell a little bit out of that trailer. I don't know. I'm not sure yet, but we're going to sell this big trailer because I need it for harvesting contracts. Here, we can turn the harvester off. For harvesting contracts, only August. So we should be able to get harvesting contracts through November, I think. Maybe through at least October. So we're going to make some money with that. All right. Nice job, Harvester. We'll turn you off right here. Oh, the silence. The wind blowing through the fields. Oh, I love it. I love it. There we go. Let's grab this. And I think we need to find... Let's see. Where's the best price on sorghum right now? Sorghum. Right here. And 412 at Erlengrat. I'm going to do the train, obviously, at some point. But I don't know if for such a small load, renting the train makes any sense. Farmer's market. Seems like a lot of stuff goes down to the farmer's market. So let's do that. Let's go down, sell the sorghum, come back to the farm, and wrap it up. You know what I should have done? I'm going to do no, let's come back. We'll move that trailer. I want to put the cover on it just for role-playing reasons. Makes it feel more like we're using it as a silo as opposed to just sit there open for the birds to come and eat at it. All right, farmer's market is this way. All right, we have a fair amount of grain in here. So let's see what this is. I might be pleasantly surprised with how much we get out of this. We'll see. Let's tip it. And I don't know. I was hoping for like $1,500, but just kind of I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. No, there's not a whole lot in there, is there? Oh, 2,000. There we go. Yeah. I guess I was hoping for 1,500. Got 2,000. Waited a whole year and got $2,000. It's fine. It's fine though, because we're saving so much of it, and we already put a bunch of it in the pens for the horses and chicken. But all right, let's head back to the farm and wrap it up. Here we go. We got our full trailer of sorghum, our little trailer here, and how can I not remember? Is it N? Close the cover. Yeah, closed it up. I picked yellow just for something different than the default blue thing. Let's go park it over here. But that pile of sorghum is gonna bug the bejesus out of me. All right, we'll park this right here. Perfect. We know that's our feed for the chicken and the horses. Let's turn the light off, turn the engine off, get out, and go look at our awful pile here. We need to, okay, so add that to the list. We need a bucket for our front loader. So we need a bucket for the front loader. I want to, here, come here. I like being on Thelonious here. There we go. I think we still need to ride them for today, so I gotta do that off screen. Yeah, 0%. Yeah, so we need a bucket to clean up the mess that I made. And we need, right over, there we go. And we need I want to put a priority on a silo. That one we need by before next harvest, basically. Need a priority on that. And we need a roller. No, not a roller. We need a mulcher. And most importantly, we need a stone picker at this point. So that's where we're at. Stone picker and mulcher, maybe by the end of the season. We'll see. But there's just isn't much money to be made over the winter, and we'll see. I have to price out silo stuff. That's pretty important. That might be more important than the mulcher. So, yeah, we're going to leave it here. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and we'll see you in the next episode.